welcome to the Founders Deep Dive, where we're diving deep into different communities who support mostly GBV and other very sensitive cases. And I am here with a representative from SHOFCO. But before she introduces herself, I would love to appreciate Sauti Kenya Leadership and Advocacy Program, because they're the reason that we're here. And it's an amazing partnership between Ushindi Empowerment Group and Canada Fund for Local Initiatives. Yes, we're very, very thankful that we're able to have this very meaningful and very important conversations. And I will allow my beautiful guest to introduce herself. Yes.
Thank you very much. I'm Margaret Ouko. I'm from SHOFCO, and I'm standing in for my boss director, Caroline Sakwa.
Okay.
Yes.
Tell us a bit more about SHOFCO.
SHOFCO is a NGO. It's a base and community organization that supports women and girls in the community. And we build promises from urban poverty in the community.
Okay.
Yes, we provide advocacy in the community and also support vulnerable girls with education. We support women in the economic empowerment. We support the WASH projects. We also support the community libraries, and we also have the circle, the welfare in the community. Yes.
So it's very community-based.
Yes. SHOFCO is a big organization, and it's run so many programs within the community. Right now, we are in the 40 counties.
40 counties?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, but the gender program, we are in the 10th counties. Yes.
I think today we're here to talk about a bit more about the gender program.
Yeah.
So tell us a bit more about that.
In gender department, we do prevention, response, and rescue.
Okay.
To the vulnerable girls and women. We do inclusive work.
Okay.
And we are gender and inclusive. We bring everyone in board. Yes, we support girls. We also support boys. We also support women and men in the community. As we know that even men go through the violation in the community.
Yes.
But one thing, they don't speak up. Yes. In the gender department, we also have another program that supports vulnerable girls. It's called SIF.
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 Oh, SIF. Okay.
Yes. We support vulnerable girls with scholarship. We support teen moms. Those are willing to go back to school. We support their education and also support their kids too. We also support both boarding and day schools, girls to go back to schools. We sponsor their school fees fully. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when did you join SHOFCO?
I joined SHOFCO in 2014. Yes.
Now it's 10 years.
Yeah, it's 10 years, and I'm happy that I'm serving a community.
Yeah.
Yes. I joined SHOFCO in 2014 in Mathare, but now I'm working in Kamkunji. Yes, I got a promotion.
Congratulations.
Yes, I'm working in Kamkunji as a coordinator in Kamkunji. Okay. Yes.
Tell us a bit more about now your journey from 2014 all the way to now. So what has your work entailed? What did your work entail? What did that look like for you?
Okay. I can brag myself that I'm the founder of Mathare SHOFCO. Yes. When SHOFCO came in Mathare, we were just a group of people. We formed ourselves as a group. And Kennedy Odede, our CEO, came and supported us in the community. So we were selected, like 8 of us in the community. And we went to Kibera for a training of 3 months. We were 2 departments, the gender department and economic department. So I chose gender department because of passion. And also I came to realize that I'm a victim of gender-based violence or sexual gender-based violence. That's what motivated me to be into this work. Yes, in 2014, we were trained like 4 staffs in gender department. When we started, there were no buildings, those buildings that you are seeing now. We were in Akamabati. Yes, that was our office. And it was really tough to get the clients, you see, or to get the survivors. We had to go in the community to sensitize them, they come in. But right now, we don't go in the community. They come to report their cases. And it's a great achievement because in 2014, we only have 37 cases.
In 2014, 37?
37 cases.
Okay.
Coming 2014, the number raised up. In 2015, the number doubled the 2014. Like I'm saying, during COVID, we had a lot of numbers.
Yes.
So many people came to report. And remember, during 2019, 2020, it was a COVID time.
Yes.
Yes. So the number doubled. Yes. So that is my journey. And I've served in Mathare 9 years. And that's where I was born and raised, in Mathare. So I had to say that I want growth. So I get out from Mathare and go to Kamkunji. Yes.
So now what are you doing now in this side of Kamkunji?
In Kamkunji, I do the same thing I was doing in Mathare. I do the prevention and response in the community. We do sensitization in the community about the SGBV, GBV, and also we have the school program in the community that's called Right of a Child Club. We do sensitization to the children in school. We came to realize that so many cases are in school, but they are not reported. So we decided to start the clubs in the school so that those children who are there that cannot report should have a voice. Yes.
Okay, that's very innovative.
Yes.
Because sometimes you can't voice it because the perpetrator is in your home.
Yeah.
So you don't feel like you have a voice to speak about it.
Sure.
Okay.
In Kamkunji, we do the door-to-door sensitization. That is a one-on-one. I come to your house and we talk about the prevention and the response of the cases in the community. So many people hear about SGBV and GBV, but they don't know what that means. So we come there, we educate you on the SGBV, if it's happened, what to do. We also hold the community forums, where we facilitate 50 people in a hall. We also do the same thing as we do door-to-door sensitization. We also do the community awareness, where we engage like 1,000 people. Yes, we reach 1,000 people in the community. Yes. Basically, we want people to know what the SGBV and the GBV mean. And if it's happened, what precautions to take, where to start. Because so many people, they don't know, especially in our slums. Maybe they know, but they are ignorant. Yes.
Okay. And I think I'll ask then, tell us, in those cases, what steps do they take next? For someone maybe who is listening and, as you've said, maybe they don't know what to do. So what should they do?
Okay. I'll give an example with maybe a defilement case.
Yes.
Yes. In most cases, the development case give us a lot of challenge, because when a parent brought a child to our office, you know, when the child is defiled, he's supposed to be in the hospital before 72 hours. Then when they come, it's like the child was raped maybe 1 week ago. So they don't know what to do next. Even they don't know how to report the case. They don't know who to tell or who to report the case to. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how does the community receive what you're going to teach them, like the door-to-door? Do they welcome you? Ama wengine wanafunganga mlango? So how does the community receive your initiatives?
Okay, when we started, I'll give example with Mathare. When we started, the community was like, hawa watu ni wadevo, you see, when
Really?
the project inaingia, because you are also mobilizing for the school, and you know we have a girls' school which it's full scholarship. Yes. So when you are telling them we have a good thing that is coming, so they were all negative. So nobody was ready to accept us in the community. But for now, people accept us. They come. We don't go again. Yes.
Okay. So they accept you. They accept what you have to say.
Yes.
Okay. So you've been at SHOFCO for 10 years.
10 years.
10 years now.
Yeah.
Is there any case that you have assisted in or you've come across that you still remember to date?
Yeah. In Mathare, I had a defilement case, which it was an incest case. Yes. The brother-in-law raped the girl. Yes. So when the case was taken to court, we had a lot of challenges, because it reached a point that the perpetrator who was arrested was calling me when he was in jail. Yeah. That scared me.
What was he telling you?
He want me to drop the case. He want me to help him, to give him my pay slip so that he can bail himself out. See? Yes.
So how did you handle that?
I don't know how to say it, but one thing I did, anytime he calls, I could go and report to the police. Yes, for my safety.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. But was the girl able to receive justice?
Yeah, the girl received her justice. Yes.
Okay. And you mentioned that you cater to both women and men. We've heard a lot about some of the women. Have you ever had a male case?
Yeah, I had a challenging case. It was a sodomy case of a 23 years old guy. That it was a case that was referred to me by a partner. And the boy was like, he was sodomized by a person who was trying to help him. Yes. He was jobless. Well, then the man spotted him. In fact, that man was a pastor.
No.
Yes. When he spotted him where he called him and asked him, "How can I help you?" And the boy told him that, "I'm in need of a job. Can you offer me a job?" And he told the boy that, "You come in the evening, I will talk with my senior pastor if we can give you a job." Then the boy went there in the church. Remember, it's in the church. He went in the evening. He found the pastor. He was calling him pastor. Later, he told me that he didn't know how it went, but he woke up with a lot of pain here. Yes.
He didn't know.
He didn't know.
So he was probably maybe drugged.
Yes. He told me that he ate supper with the pastor. Yes. But he just wake up in the morning. Yeah. Then the pastor told him, go home, you come another day. He went. In fact, the boys was an orphan. Yes, he went to the auntie's house. Then the auntie also chased him away. She didn't want to listen to him. Then he went to the hospital, but he did not say what happened. He just said, I'm sick. See, the following day when he went to the hospital, the doctor noticed that he's not walking properly and he has some marks on the back. Then the doctor called him again and told her just to be frank and tell
him the truth.
Yeah, the truth. So he opened up and they called the ambulance and took him to MSF for the treatment. Then I got the case from there. Yes, I worked with the boy like 3 good years, but he did not get the justice.
No.
Yes, even now we're still communicating, but no justice, because we were trying this police station, we were trying this organization. You know, the challenging part is that we don't have the male shelter in Kenya. Maybe I say like that, because we were trying to look for a shelter where he can stay and have some counseling sessions, but there is
none.
Yeah.
Was he able to get counseling?
Yeah, he was able to get counseling, but I don't know how the sodomy connects with the mind. Yes, it really affects him. He went on mental issues that even the family rejects him. I was only the person who stood with him. Yes.
How is he doing now?
Not much okay. Yes. The last time I talked to him, I referred him to an organization that he wanted to be a pastor now.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
Okay. So you referred him to an organization that he can be able to...
Yeah.
Okay. I hope he's able to heal from the situation.
It's a journey.
It is. So clearly there's a need for...
Yes, there is a need for that.
Okay, sawa. And how is SHOFCO able to fund the many projects that you have, and how you're able to even finance taking the girls back to school?
For the funding, we have donors.
Okay.
Which I don't know where they come from.
But they're there.
They're there. Like I've said before, in gender department now we have an funding from the SIF program that is funding the girls. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's how. And what are some of the challenges you've had over the years in the gender section?
In the gender department,
yes.
The challenges are the court system, the police, where you go report your case and they ignore maybe the case, or maybe the court system is slow. Yes.
What's the longest you've ever had a case for?
It was like about 3 years.
3 years?
Yes.
Oh my. That can be very exhausting.
Yes, you keep going, mentioning, hearing. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any programs or projects that you have ongoing?
In the gender department?
Yes.
Yes. We have that SIF, it's funding us for 5 years.
Oh, okay.
And it's targeting 3,000 girls for the 5 years.
For the 5 years?
Yes. We're also targeting 1,750 champions to do the prevention and the response of the triple threat. That is now on a rise in our girls. Yes.
Okay.
We also train the community leaders in the community. Yes.
Sawa. Now let's talk a bit about you. So what's encouraged or what inspired you to do this community work? You had mentioned it a bit at the beginning, but I'd like for you to tell us a little bit more. So why did you choose to, do the community work? And you said even before SHOFCO, you were already sort of doing it before the integration. So why did you choose to do this?
Okay, before I joined SHOFCO, I was working with children. I had a daycare in the community. So there is where I was spotted with Kennedy Odede. So my background is a bit, how can I put it? I didn't have a good background. Okay, being a girl living in the slum, I can say I got raped when I was young, at the age of 13 years, after finishing my class 8. And it was like a rejection to me. So after that is when I came up with the idea of opening the shelter. Because when I wanted to go back to school, I was told that we cannot take care of your daughter and you're going back to school. You see, so I dropped out from school in Form 2. After dropping out from school, I took care of my daughter. Then I went again back to school. So it's really inspired my life that I can do the community work through children, and also I can help other girls not to go through what I went to. I have that passion of doing this work because it has inspired me, and I come to realize that I was raped and I didn't speak it out. And I want other girls to speak it out. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what has healing for you looked like? So what are some of the steps you took to heal? Because a conversation we've had before is you have to make sure that you're okay, because you're handling girls who are going through the same. So you have to make sure that you've healed, so that when you're relating with them, how watolei your, let me call it hasira, or you're not discouraging them. So what steps did you take to, heal, so you can be able to also support a girl and not also, feel?
Okay, what I know, when you are defiled when you are young, you don't know that you are defiled. Yes, that's what I came to realize after several years, that kumbe nilikuwa defiled that time.
So at that, when you were 13, you didn't...
Yeah, I didn't say, didn't speak it.
Oh, okay.
You see. But now, when I began to do this job, Ikendelea, I come to realize that I was defiled. No. That's why I'm saying so many girls doesn't know that they are being defiled. Maybe you're going there for leisure, but it's a defilement. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So through the years, you've been able to, work through it. And even the mere identifying that, you did go through it is a form of healing in itself.
Yeah.
Okay. And if someone wanted to maybe visit or learn more about SHOFCO, where can they find you?
SHOFCO is all over. We are in Mathare, we are in Kibera, we are in Kamukunji. Like I said before, we are in the 40 counties of Kenya. But if you want to find me, you'll come to Kamukunji.
You'll be in the Kamukunji.
Yes. And if next year, if you want to find me, come to Homa Bay because I'm leaving Nairobi to Homa Bay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
With SHOFCO?
Yes, with SHOFCO.
Oh, so you're starting now another branch in Homa
it's
Bay.
ongoing. In fact, I'm coordinating while I'm in Nairobi.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's a lot more lives, taken care of. Okay, now let's talk about the program that you're currently in with Sauti Kenya. How's your experience been so far?
For the last 2 days being here, I've learned a lot. Yes. I've learned so many things that, I'm not working directly with the shelter, but I found the gaps that we have in our shelter.
Yes. Some gaps that you can fill in with them.
When I go back, maybe I'll sit down with those people that are coordinating the shelter, and I'll share the experience that I've learned.
That you've learned from here. Okay. And we're in the 16 days of activism, and there's a lot of SGBV, a lot of GBV. We're seeing the cases every day. The numbers are increasing. What would you tell someone who is in such a situation, or someone who doesn't know what to do rather, or how to go about the situation?
Okay. We are in the season of 16 days of activism. Actually, we have celebrated in Kamkunji. We did a launch on 26th.
Okay.
We also did a launch, the county launch in Mukuru. We also did a launch in Homa Bay, which I've been coordinating. And what I can tell those maybe are going through the violence, we have the hotline numbers as SHOFCO, and also around we have the helpline numbers. They can call the helpline numbers from other organization, or also they can call the helpline numbers at SHOFCO.
What's the helpline number for SHOFCO?
We have different helpline numbers.
Okay.
Yes.
Depending on the area, I think.
Yeah, depending on the area.
And where can they find these numbers? Because that's something also that they...
In our offices, we have... Okay, we are working on the ICT materials.
Okay.
Which the department have not finished on working on them. But very soon, we will have them. Okay. And they will have the help number and the hotline numbers. And we are also working on one help number for SHOFCO. Yes.
Okay. But if they do come to, one of your locations, they can be able to get the help they need.
We are in each and every slums in Nairobi. If you go to Mukuru, we are there. If you go to Madari, if you go to Kamkunji, Eastlands, we are there.
You're present.
Yeah.
Okay. Sawa. Is there anything you'd like to say as we close off?
I just want to say thank you to Shindi for the great chance that they have given unto me to have that knowledge and experience, and also to meet other partners, which I didn't knew they are on the ground. I want also to say thank you to my boss, Caroline, for the privilege she has given me to be into this meeting. I also want to say, I also want to thank Dr. Kennedy Odede for the good work that he has been doing to the community, and also giving us this privilege to express ourselves in the community. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And last and very much notice, I want to congratulate you.
Okay.
First of all, on the 10 years. Second, for the move you're going to make next year to Homa Bay. I pray that it's very, very successful, and that you're able to touch more lives and assist more vulnerable people to maybe get justice or to get that level of healing.
Thank you.
And thank you very much for allowing me to have this conversation with you.
Thank you.
Okay.